everybody! I don't know if you can see anything. I have no idea. What's happening with the stream? What's going on here? Okay. So I think we are still waiting for Simon on the line because, I don't know, he's bailed on us.
Yeah, poor Simon. I don't know. He has real life stuff to do. Unlike us without...
You're about to put us down, aren't you?
What do you mean?
Yeah. Yes. What you're saying is we don't have real life stuff. Simon has real life stuff. He's a real person. We're just gamers. That's all we do is sit in front of the computer. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I wasn't going to say that. I was more going to say, unlike us with our petty free time.
Simon's doing like real things with his life?
I suppose so, yes. Seaman, no, you should not be offended as a southerner. The very reason I do the accent is because I love the people like that.
Yeah.
The same reason I do the Russian accent and the German accent. I just love it. It's great. Okay? Just... If you take offense, you're being silly.
Well, okay, we either have to offend everybody or nobody. So let's just automatically be offended. Just go ahead, be offended. If that makes you happy, be as offended as you like. So let's go that direction because it's easier to offend people than to not offend people. I don't know. Maybe that's the wrong approach.
I think that is the wrong approach. I think you're taking a very what's the word? Counterintuitive way of thinking.
Okay, well, you know, I don't know. Okay, well, anyway, hello everybody, hello and welcome to Crash Test Indie for March 6th, 2015. It is March 6th, isn't it? It's close.
Yes, it's March 6th.
Actually, in South Africa, what's the date for you're in South Africa, so what's the date? Is it still March 6th over there?
Yes, it is still March 6th.
So it is theoretically March 6th just about everywhere in the world, which is fantastic.
Yes.
So we're almost on target. This is good. Remember the days when I used to start my streams at 5 o'clock p.m. on my time, and it would be like 2 days away? Like it would be like Monday, deep Monday for you.
It would be 2 in the morning for me. I would die. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, sorry.
It was always 2 in the morning on Sunday, though. Luckily, like not Monday. If it was Monday, I would probably be dead. Just saying.
Sorry about that, Luke. I've adjusted my schedule to accommodate yours. And you know what?
And I'm so absolutely thankful for it.
It's probably better doing streams first thing in the morning anyway for me, because by the evening I start to get a little loopy. And when you and I get loopy after 3 or 4 hours of streaming, it gets pretty insane, actually. Nobody wants to hear the nonsense we have to say after 3-4 hours of streaming. And for you, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. For me, it's like, I don't know, I just get loopy after 10 minutes, so whatever. Anyway, guys, welcome to the show. So today is an interesting show. I'm going to start off with something peculiar, something that I woke up to this morning, and so here's the thing. The first thing, I wake up this morning and I've got some messages in Skype saying you've got. Oh, actually no, it was in Steam. Messages in Steam saying you got to see this, and this was before I had my coffee. So this is what I saw. So I saw what to watch next. And
Deluks.
Yes.
Deluks, before you continue, I don't have screen share, so I can't see what you're saying.
Okay. Hold on. Let me adjust that for you, Luke.
If you would be so kind, sir.
I would love to give you my screen here. Hang on 1 second.
Oh, wonderful. Could you? Will you send it in shipping or what?
Yeah. Well, no. I'll mail it to you.
Very
bad. Snail mail.
Okay.
You know.
Oh, the worst puns today. Okay, so let me just
share. Okay, there we go. Screen share. So now you should be able to see. So this is my YouTube page. So anyway, this is what I see this morning, and in no way am I trying to promote this, but at the same time, I don't know what to think. So before I tell you who produced this, let's just watch, shall we?
Yes.
You're not going to be able to hear this, Luke, but whatever. You've seen it, I think.
I've already watched it. It's wonderful.
Hold on. I'm going to pause it for a second. I got to make sure the music's off. And I'm going to turn it up.
And I'm actually going to go to my copy of it, wherever it is.
So you can comment on this?
Yes, I want to watch it at the exact same time. Okay, let's go to Deluks Gaming. Let's look at your featured video. Okay, it's not. Okay, I actually have to again go into Skype and search for it.
It should be my featured video. It should be up at the top, but I don't know. Whatever, maybe not.
It's not showing for me.
Okay, well.
It's fine, I'll just go to the top of... There it is. Okay.
For those of you watching at home, I will actually add a link to this, and I just want to reiterate, I did not make this. This is not me. But anyway, here we go. And I know who made it. We'll talk about that in a second. Okay, 3,
2, 1,
go.
Go.
Oh! Welcome
Simon!
Hello. A bad time to be turning up, I know.
Okay, I'm gonna restart this. Okay, Simon, you can't hear it, but I'm playing this video. So let's
Okay.
we're just gonna. Thank you for coming, Simon. We'll talk in a second. Just give me a sec. We got to play this video. Hold on. Here we go. Because this was entertaining and frightening all at the same time when I saw this. Hold on.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay.
Welcome to Alpha 13 of S.O.R.S. So just the other day, Radiant Entertainment released you guys from my channel. But that's okay, we get to start over new. Then hopefully we can play quite a bit longer this time. We didn't quite get to...
Hold on. Apparently my volume's not high enough.
So up to this point, we've been playing...
Okay, hold on. My volume's not high enough. Hold on. We're gonna start this over. Hold on. Let me just crank this if I can. I don't know.
Oh gosh. Quite a bit longer this time.
I'm gonna put it in like the link's gonna be in my channel. So I mean you're gonna be able to play at home, but here I want the people on the stream to hear this. Okay, I cranked it right up, so this should be far better. It's probably gonna be too loud, so close your ears for a second. Here we go. Rewind.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1, go. Whoops! What the hell is this? What is this? What's
advert,
happening?
right?
It must be an ad.
It's called an ad.
What is this? Oh, is this an ad?
Yes.
This is not an ad. This. Welcome to Radiant. What the? What is happening?
I think this is the next
oh,
video. Skip.
Ah! Oh, hold on.
Deluks, you pressed
This is the worst stream ever. What's happening? Okay, hold on. Here we go. Deluks Gaming. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome to Alpha 13
What?
of S.O.R.S. So just the other day, Radiant Entertainment released you guys from my channel. But that's okay, we get to start over new. Then hopefully we can play quite a bit longer this time. We didn't quite get to destroy you guys, which is fine. So up to this point, we've been playing whatever. We're right at the beginning of this alpha this time, so we should have Also, I want to remind everybody, if you want to get, knocked out, anytime, if you want to have your name included in my series, please just leave the channel. You knew preferential treatment to the people who are, of course, the subscribers of the channel. Everybody else is kind of average. So, to start our game off, oh, what? Yes. Or, oh, what just happened? What's going on? No. I don't want to destroy them. Yes. No, did I already break them?
So here's the thing. I went through many phases after I watched this. First thing, the first thought in my mind was somebody was trolling me. I thought somebody had actually the first thought was like somebody stole my videos, and I'm like, oh no, I don't know how to deal with this. Like, I mean, I don't know. I would actually kind of, at first I'd probably be like, oh wow, I can't believe somebody stole my video. That's great. That means, we're stealing. That's great. And then my second thought was somebody's trolling me and they're like being really mean. And then I watched it and I'm like, it's kind of mean, but kind of funny, but not really. It's not really a troll, but it's weird. And anyway, so I just want to say a special thank you to Patchouli. Yes, the co-host from last week. Who is now trolling my channel by creating weird videos about me. So thank you, Patchouli. For those of you that are unsure of who Patchouli is, he is Pachurin in the chat. Yeah, so he was the guy that was actually co-hosting last week. It was absolutely insane. Oh yeah, I hadn't had coffee when I watched this the first time, so I thought maybe I had too much to drink last night and I was still drunk or something. I didn't know. Like, it was, what a weird feeling. Mental. Anyway, so if you have a chance, go and watch that on your own because quite entertaining. Yeah, I've featured it on the channel. But anyway, sorry. We're going to talk about video games today, maybe.
Yes.
At some point. Yes. But before we do that, I would like to welcome my two special guests to the show. We're going to start with Simon. Welcome, Simon.
Hello. Welcome.
Simon. Simon.
Hey.
For those of you that don't know who Simon is, well, he happens to be ShakeyBox, otherwise known as ShakeyBox from the reassembly tournaments, if you ever watched the reassembly tournaments, and he co-hosted a couple times for the tournaments too as well, and I'm really glad to have him back on the show. He's hard to catch.
I am elusive.
He is
I have
elusive.
far too much my evasion. It's my downfall, really.
Well, Luke and I were talking. We realized that you probably have a life where we don't. We play a lot of video games, and your time's probably far more valuable. And we also have today the Lapapsnow, or Luke.
Yes.
Hey.
Hello, everybody.
Coming to us from South Africa. I don't know how he fits through my internet every day, but it's amazing.
I mean, yeah, I squeeze through every day. Yeah. I'm gonna leave the joke there and just walk off.
Yeah, just walk off. Drop the microphone thing again. That was amazing. So anyway, welcome to the show, guys. This is Crash Test Indie, where we test out 5 to 7 games. Well, it's 3 to 7 games, but, you know, actually I had a great lineup today, and this is what I ran into. So as you can see on the screen, we ran into some errors with some of the stuff that I really wanted to play. First thing, I mean, I'm going to talk about the full list of what we have that actually works, but unfortunately, the one thing that I really wanted to show off and see today was Into the Stars. But no matter what I do, I cannot get it to work. It is crashing right away, and appears to be happening to other people too as well. I even complained about it on, you know, because that's what we do. Gamers, we complain, right? So it's really unfortunate that's not going to be on the list. But we do have... Hey, Simon, do you have the list handy?
I will switch to it.
Perfect.
Deluks, by the way, me, Patchouli, and Admiral von Schneider were playing PlanetSide 2, and we were wondering if you would like to join us someday.
I would love to join you someday, but I would have to install it. And
okay, that's very true, and it is like 10 megabytes. Yeah, well, at least it's free. Anyway.
Well, I'm not worried about the size. It's more, I need to go in and practice a little bit.
True.
I
mean, you yeah.
What's that, sorry?
No, I was just gonna say, I mean, you can just roll with us three, and we'll take you to some safe places in the world.
You guys will be my meat shield. That's so sweet.
Yes.
That is so sweet. So anyway, Simon, do you have the list?
So,
Yeah, do you want the new list? The new
the
list.
new
we're going
list,
with
yes,
today?
the new list.
Okay, The Adventures of Tree, S.O.R.S, Asteroids HD, Faria,
Yeah.
and Cat on a Diet.
Of course, the Cat on a Diet is just for fun. But you know what? It looks like it might be one of the better cat games we've seen. But before we do that, let's talk about the kind of video games that we play. Because for those people that might be just tuning in, they may not understand what this show is all about and how... Well, I don't know. I was about to say we're really nerdy, because I think we are. At least even in the titles that we play. We don't even play mainstream titles. What kind of things do we normally play, Luke? Hello?
what on earth do we usually play? That's a very good question.
Well, I think we normally sort of we're drawn towards the indie scene, I think, more than anything else.
Yes,
Sort of
the newly released indie games.
But I mean, just in general, I mean, we all kind of, I don't know, at least I probably play more indie games than I do AAA games.
Definitely. I have to agree there. I do play a lot more indie games.
So what kind
a lot more.
So what kind of things aside from PlanetSide have you been playing this week, Luke?
What was I playing? So, obviously, Reassembly, and then, actually, speaking of indie games, I've been playing Robocraft.
Oh, really?
Yes! I actually really enjoy Robocraft, because they've released a few updates, and the latest one was maximum loadout, and it's really improved the game a lot, so I've been enjoying that. Additionally, obviously, I've been playing a lot of Superhot, because
it's super hot.
It is, yeah, it's great.
So with
Absolutely.
Robocraft now, can you actually have mechs like that?
Yeah, you can
Oh.
have mechs. You've been able to have mechs for a good few months now.
Oh, wow. You know, people still... I get a lot of people that actually ask me to play this game, and I just... Thing is, it's been, like, so many people have played it now on YouTube, like, I would look like an idiot. Like...
You know what? In the end, Deluks, that doesn't matter. It's your reaction and how you play it that we're really interested in.
I thought you were going to
speak-
say, in the end, you always look like an idiot. Okay, well, you know, whatever.
I almost feel like I should have said that for comedic effect.
Yeah, no, that would have been good.
I really want to see like what you're creating, because even with Reassembly, it's been going for so long, but yet your ships, your fleets, it's you and the way you're playing it.
They're totally
That's why we're tuning in, right?
I create weird things that are totally impractical. Yeah, you're right. I could probably do that in Robocraft and die constantly, and people would yell at me, but yeah.
But we will love what you've created. It's best thing.
It'll be like a mom putting their son's picture up on the fridge, right? Here you go. Look, it's great. I love it. Don't listen to your peers. Don't listen to your peers. I love the picture you created for me. Yeah. Okay, that's just condescending.
It's not condescending. We do actually enjoy your take on it all.
Oh, well, thanks. I appreciate that. I'm actually quite proud of my recluse spider. I just really like that design. I don't know why.
Also, that web building. My gosh, man. Was that some determination or what?
The thing is, the end product doesn't even look that fantastic. That's the whole thing that drove me crazy about the whole thing. It's like I spent so much time just trying to make sure it was all connected, and it was perfect. And then I reloaded, and it's not connected again. I honestly, I just about lost it. I almost rage quit YouTube. It was terrible. But anyway,
I think that's part to do with the order in which the blocks are loaded. It means
know.
that like the geometry won't match up quite as certain things snap together.
Well, I think
Indeed.
the dev of Anisotro games, or sorry, the Anisotro games like Arthur Danskin, I think he purposely made
Yes.
these blocks off by like just like an infinitesimal fraction of a millimeter, so that in the end you can make most things fit, but you're gonna run into a position or a time where things don't always fit, and it makes me crazy. I mean, you guys have played a lot of reassembly. You know, like it's
Yeah.
infuriating. But
We know the struggle.
but I think that's also part of the appeal, right? Is when you actually do make things interconnect and it all works. It's amazing.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah,
It really does. It really gives a sense of accomplishment in the end.
perfect.
And also,
sorry, go ahead.
sorry, go on.
No,
go,
please
go.
No, I was going to ask if there was something else that you've been playing this week, Luke, at all.
Ah, yes. Besides reassembly, Robocraft, Super Hot,
Super hot.
and
Was
besides
amazing.
Planet Side, yes, besides Planet Side 2, I've also been playing Gary's Mod
Oh,
because I'm insane. The thing is, there's a lovely little mod for Gary's Mod called Melon Wars.
Melon Wars.
Yes, it turns Gary's Mod into a strategy game. And
Really?
I can't turn that down. The option to play the option to turn a first-person shooter or any game into a strategy game, I will take, drool over, and scream praise about for the next couple weeks. Basically, that's what I do.
I have a confession. I've never actually played Gary's Mod. I know. Everybody in the world has played this stupid thing. 243 of my friends on my friends list have played this game, but I've never touched it. Isn't that sad?
And that's sad, but trust me, like, maybe it's not bad. I think you have managed to maintain your sanity by not playing it. I don't know.
Maybe.
Just as a guilty statement, I've played 703 hours of Gary's Mod.
Oh my god. Yeah, and okay,
Yeah.
I'm just watching the chat here. You are
It's
dead to
pretty
me. No. Yeah. Chat's like,
but-
what? Yeah, I know.
To put it in retrospect, 703 hours of Gary's Mod, 863 hours of reassembly.
Wow. 863 hours of reassembly?
Yes.
Are you
I have a
serious?
problem. I have a
Wow.
problem.
That is insane.
yeah.
Simon, how many hours of reassembly have you played?
I think it's significantly less than that. Significantly.
I have
Let me try and find
218. Wow.
I don't know
239.
how, man.
So
I have
Simon
no
and I
idea how
have
I've
played
managed
a similar amount of reassembly, but Luke, you have played more than double both of us combined.
Oh, quadruple. Quadruple of yes. What do you? Yeah.
I was looking
that's
at
actually
I was
horrifying.
looking at my activity the other day, and of course Zombies Rock hit his thousandth hour. Amazing.
Wow.
That's dedication, I gotta tell you.
Well, I mean, okay, I have to honestly say that some days I actually just leave reassembly on in the background because I forget about it. I'll
see?
play it for like half an hour and then I'll forget about it because I actually have to do like work or stuff,
Luke,
you know. And then,
you just exposed yourself. We know you're a cheater now. Ah, see, I had all this respect for you for all the time that you're wasting playing video games, and now you've lost it. You just leave it on. You go to work. You're like, someday people are gonna know how much I played reassembly, even though I didn't. He's a liar. Liar. Sorry.
Well, okay. Well, in an attempt to regain what little credibility I now have, that's usually in the afternoon. That is usually in the afternoon that I forget it. I do not forget it from the morning to the afternoon. So in fact, yes, I forget it for a very little amount of time. So actually, 863 hours is very close to the actual amount of time I've spent playing. Maybe minus about 200 hours, and that'd be fine.
Okay. Still, that's still
maybe
a lot.
half.
That is a lot.
It is a lot.
Simon and
also,
I are like, wow.
and bear in
like,
mind.
Now,
even with you're saying, oh, you leave it on. I also leave it on, so my time is even less than that. This is just a silly amount of time.
In actual fact, both Simon and I have only played like 4 hours. I've just stolen footage from other people while they play. I haven't even played it at all. No, seriously. Okay, so yes, Patchouli, we will get on the show. Get on with the show. Simon, what have you been playing this week?
What have I been playing?
Yes.
I have been playing largely Gemcraft. I like Gemcraft.
Gemcraft?
Gemcraft. Have you? Yeah, Chasing Shadows.
Gemcraft. Of course, I know Gemcraft.
Yes, it's one of those games where you play and keep playing, and you can sink a lot of time into like a single level.
Yeah.
And I just went for an endurance run of like 5 hours because I needed all of that XP. Yeah, I just like how things combine.
Is this a tower
strategy.
defense game?
It's a tower defense game.
Oh,
It's a tower defense
okay.
game.
Interesting.
Each of the gem colors has an effect, and then you can combine them together to have combination of effects. Like it's a reduced percentage of the special, but you have 2 of them. So like you can have a critical hit with chaining, and like poison and slowing, all of that, those things, and I very much like that. And the other game which I like playing in, I don't know. The other game that I like playing really quickly is Super Hexagon. Oh, wow.
Super Hexagon.
I can't understand how people enjoy that.
So that one was $10.99. So these were this one is a few years old. The other one was last year or something. So this one, wow, this looks trippy.
Yeah.
Whoa. So what are we looking at? Like, is this like Tempest? No.
game is, like,
I
bonkers,
don't
my
know
gosh.
what Tempest is. Potentially, it's just you have to escape this maze, continually avoid all the things coming towards you, and sometimes the sides change. And it's
I see.
stuff.
Oh, okay.
My mind is dying looking
Yeah.
at this. Like, what is going on?
Okay, epilepsy warning here. Look away.
This is generally how, like, social situations are stressful, so I use this to relax and be like.
You use this to relax? You must have some pretty intense social situations. Like, holy crap! Like, what the hell? You got like a family feud going on or something? Like, I gotta sit down and play this and relax. I'll be in my room. Oh my god! Jesus, how do you relax with this? This looks terrible. I mean, it looks intense. That's all. Wow, overwhelmingly positive. 17,000 reviews.
Yeah.
Holy crap! And Jim Sterling. Yeah. Wow. Okay. You know what? Kudos to you. I may just pick that up and see if it helps me relax. I can't see that happening, but.
Okay, at the beginning, it's stressful, it's difficult, you don't really know what's going on, you
I
lose
can imagine.
all the time. But when you get better at it, it's like you end up being meditative, because you can just...
So, but when you die, you have to start over, kind of thing.
Yeah, but the level is only 60 seconds. So
Oh, okay. So it's not like you're in like 10 minutes and then you got to start over again.
No. It's
Oh,
you have
okay.
to start 60 seconds, which isn't that long.
Seriously, I was getting stressed out thinking about that. I'm like, 10 minutes in this game and I'm dying and I got to start over. Oh my god.
You can, I believe, complete the game in just over 6 minutes, like from beginning to end.
Wow. That is...
Technically,
That's insane.
but
Okay.
no, you won't. You won't.
Technically, but you have to be a ninja for that.
Basically.
Finger ninja.
Okay.
Okay,
the hexagonal. Sorry, what?
No, that's okay. That's okay. So on with the show. We're gonna start with The Adventures of Tree. This was presented to me by Will. I would have totally overlooked it, and because it's a platformer, I'm not usually big on platformers, but I have to say, after watching the trailer, which we're gonna watch here quickly, that I enjoyed the trailer so much, it actually made me laugh. So I think we're just gonna play this, and for you, Luke and Simon, maybe you want to play this on your own because you're not gonna be able to hear this. The audio makes this. So we're just gonna play this, and there we
An
go.
open-world exploration adventure game. Customize your character to look like an absolute idiot. Or you could design a proper character and go exploring like a normal human. Battle dangerous creatures and little cute innocent ones to gain experience. Save up enough experience and you can play a tune in the stats menu. But life's not always that easy. Sometimes you need to be responsible and do actual work for a living. Wait, no you don't. Dine on fine cuisine. Or you could just get takeout. They cost pretty much the same around here. Explore the depths of the ocean or traverse the dangerous frosty mountain. Fight epic bosses to steal their personal stuff. That's some pretty cool loot, am I right? Fly around in an airship and take down the only other one in town, basically making yourself the coolest one around. Or you could have a boring Saturday fishing trip with two old dudes. But be careful, whatever you do, the choices you make and the places you go will affect your ending. So choose carefully. The Adventures of Tree, now on Steam.
Okay, the reason I overlooked this at first is because it looks like, just another...
Tiger Studios presents...
Here, let me turn this off. It looked like just another generic, tree simulator. And, of course, there's so much of that kind of garbage on Steam right now. It's so easy to overlook something like this, but it looks like it might be actually kind of entertaining. Is it something I would normally buy? No, but I think it's worth checking out just because I like comedy. And I think it's worth seeing, if it continues with that comedy. Now, everybody in Steam is freaking out and telling me to look up something, so I'm gonna look it out and I'm afraid of what this might be.
I'm actually still watching the trailer, Deluks.
Okay, you go ahead and watch the trailer. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you. Okay, so this is what I think it is, guys. This is like some weird anime game.
Amazing.
I know. Look at this.
What is?
Yeah.
Don't do it, Deluxe.
I'm not doing an
Deluxe,
anime
get out of
visual
there.
novel,
No,
cute,
Deluxe,
nudity,
get
mature.
out. Get out immediately.
I'm getting out.
Evacuate.
Okay.
Just evacuate. Just don't even.
Luke's trying to protect me. He's trying to protect my innocence, guys.
Trying to protect your fragile mind.
It's a visual novel about cat girls. I'm sure that's all there is just cat girls.
Yeah, there's definitely nothing.
I'm sure.
else.
Actually, Lisa likes that kind of stuff. Would like more of that kind of stuff. Yeah, but it's not really something I'm going to put on this show. So, without further ado, shall we? Yes, it's an adult game. So I don't normally feature adult games, but thanks, chat. Thanks, chat.
Yeah, thanks, chat, for being insane. Honestly,
yes, go ahead.
Honestly, if Congo was here, she would be jumping on that bandwagon immediately. Play it.
I don't know where Conga is. She was here earlier. I don't know. She just took off. I don't know. She's like, I've had it with you. I don't know. Anyway, so let's turn. This
She
seems a
went
little
to sleep, I presume.
Well-
Also, Deluxe, as a side note, it is beautifully overcast over here.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a wonderfully overcast night. In fact, where is my phone? I will record. I will do videoception.
Videoception. So Luke sent me a. So I've been dying to know more about where.
A
Here we'll
peaceful
just listen.
species called Formongers. They lived happily on the island of Formageddus, farming, fishing, and building their villages. But one day, everything changed. Driven from the core of Formageddus in search of food, the evil Florps made their way to the surface. They terrorized the land, leaving many Formongers dead and wounded. The surviving Formongers fled into the wilderness to survive. You must take charge of a Formonger named Tree. Will he fight the Florps and drive them back to the core? Will he explore the island and find a new place for the Formongers' village? Will he team up with other species to destroy the Florps? Or will he do something completely random? You decide.
This looks funny.
It really does, doesn't it?
It does. You can't hear the voice acting, but it's actually really funny. It's like that. It's the same voice actor from the trailer. You guys on, of course, YouTube and in Twitch you can hear it, but Luke unfortunately and Simon unfortunately can't hear it. Simon, are you still there?
I'm here. I just
Okay.
didn't want to talk over the video.
Oh, okay. So yeah, this is we're a florp apparently, and florps they kind of look like Tribble with legs, I guess.
I suppose so. Yes.
Oh look, little blinky. Okay.
So Deluxe, I'm currently doing videoception, which is amusing.
Videoception. What are you talking about?
Yes. Like I said before, I am recording this video. I'm recording what we're doing on my phone at the same time because I feel like I should.
Okay.
Yes.
You're streaming the stream onto Facebook? What?
No, not that at all.
Okay.
It's actually
Which is
primarily
apparently a thing now. You can stream on Facebook. I don't know.
Vampire.
A vampire.
weird.
Oh, there we go. This is awesome. Like cat eyes and a vampire with a mustache and a beard. Oh, there we go. No.
Like the man said, you could make your character look like a complete idiot.
A potbelly or pregnant, one of the two. Or just fuzzy. Oh, a
bet.
Christmas tree. That is awesome.
A Christmas tree. Christmas tree, cat eyes, and insanity.
colour,
What is-
I don't know what that is. Some of these look terrible. And off. Okay, we're going to go with the Christmas tree and shoes, apparently. We can adjust. Oh, there we go. No. This is... Okay, so anyway, as far as the character builder goes, this is amazing. But who knows? This may be... Oh, you can go all pink. Pick Christmas tree. There we go. And... Yes.
Okay, fine. Your preference, I suppose.
Hello, and welcome to the adventures of Tree. Press the A and D keys to move around. The bars at the top of the screen show your health, hunger, and stamina. No health equals no life. If your hunger runs too low, you will start dying from starvation. So keep an eye on that as well. If you hold shift while walking, you can sprint. This will use your stamina. But don't worry, your stamina will generate over time. Let's try some sprinting. Good. To pick stuff up, click E when standing near the object.
Oh, there we go.
Go ahead and take the hat.
So, oh, the hat. Okay. This actually... I don't know.
To see all the loot you've gathered, press Tab. This will open your inventory. You can also use I if you want to be that guy. To equip clothing and weapons, just drag them into the slots on the right. Now, just to prove you're not totally clueless, take off your hat.
Oh, the narrator's
You can
awesome.
Put it back on now,
All right.
if you want. Let's move on. Okay, use doors, walk up to them, and press W. Let's go to the kitchen. All right, go open your chest. Good.
Oh, wow.
As you can see, you've got a map and some food here. Take them with you. Great. Now that you have a map, press M to have a look at it. Any location you visit will get unlocked on the map. You can fast travel to any unlocked location by clicking on it. As you can see, there are only 3 locations on this map. You should probably buy yourself a better map at one of the shops. All right, let's go earn some cash. Time to go outside. Before we set off, grab that axe. You'll need it to defend yourself. Great.
Oh my
Press
god.
up arrow or click the mouse to attack. All right, let's head east to the farming village.
The tutorial's actually thorough and fun and interesting. Oh, can I collect that? Oh, I can. Apple. Okay, so this, I actually kind of think the art style's kind of quaint and interesting and, I don't know. And the narrator's fantastic. I don't know who he is, but I think I've heard him before. Doesn't he?
Okay,
Oh, he
so
does
there's
like
a
trailers or
bee right here.
like movie
Time
trailers.
to kill some bees.
Speaking of things that are fantastic, fantastically, I need to go get supper.
Good.
Oh, well,
Every
you go
time
get
you kill
dinner.
a creature,
As
As per
always,
usual.
guys.
press
Well,
N
here's
to
the
open
the
your
problem with
character's
throwing a
stats.
show that literally overlaps with my supper time.
So I think looks like I don't get paid for this. I can do whatever I want. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go.
Is
All right,
this a request
cheerio,
for
Deluxe. I'll
payment?
be back in a.
Is this a request?
I'll be
to
back
get
in a
paid?
while.
Yeah, Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. Oh, and to open my character stats.
Okay, so I've given you 3
Points.
upgrade points to start out with.
Oh.
Every time you level up, you'll gain another upgrade
Okay,
point.
so we get an upgrade point.
Go ahead and upgrade some stats.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna get eaten by a porcupine though here. So luck, player speed. Oh, cool. Oh, that's nice because right now it's like a big walking simulator. So you can increase your speed, your jump height, your attack damage, energy regen, defense, max health, and of course your hunger degeneration. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, definitely player speed. That would be. Let's just see how much of a difference that
All
makes.
right, let's move on.
Not
to
a
the villain.
lot, but a little bit. So, this is.
That'll
It's
change a lot more. Sorry.
so you can only attack the porcupine from head on. You can't attack him from behind. That's funny. The art style, it's like they took some art from a elementary school class or something, and they put it in here. But I don't know. It's quaint. It's attractive, and I don't know. I'm actually entertained, and that's a good thing,
we're
right?
Here. Talk to this old guy and accept his quest.
Like, seriously, I could draw this stuff. Okay, so how do I talk to... Oh, yeah. Hello there. What can I do for you? I'd like to buy stuff. Oh, what can I buy? Got anything for sale? So, what's your opinion on this, Simon? What do you think? Totally arbitrary opinion after 5 minutes of play. What do you think?
I think that the video is okay. The art style is actually, you're saying it's not great, but actually if you look at the sky, a lot of effort's gone into this to make it look right.
I don't mean to put down the art style. I think it is exactly what it needs to be honest with you.
No, I suppose what I meant is it's not, it looks like it's crudely drawn, but
Yes.
it's not. They've really put a lot of effort into making it look exactly the way it is, I think. But also the voice that I don't get to hear as much because I'm...
Yeah, it's actually
non-string.
quite good. I'm pretty sure I've heard
Yeah.
the same voice actor do movie trailers too as well, and maybe some joke things on YouTube. I'm pretty sure it's the same guy. It sounds it's entertaining. So
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
this I think right away I would say this is
No.
probably no. It just says no. He just said no. I can't go this way. Okay, well, I have to talk to him. So it's going to be one of these. I have a feeling this is going to be pretty linear. But yeah, we're not gonna go any further. I just wanted to show this off because I think this might actually be worth the money. I think it's only $10. Let's see here. And I don't mean to put down the art style. I think it is exactly what it needs to be. Based on what they're trying to accomplish. Like, I mean, yeah, sure, I could draw this, but, but you're right. The sky, if you look at the sky, there's actually, like, they've done some blurring or something in there, and I don't know, it's nice, it's quaint and attractive, I like it. Why does my Facebook stuff always come up while I'm doing this? So anyway, that is worth, why is that sitting there? Okay, so $9.34 right now Canadian, so that would be about $8 American. And I have a feeling, like, look at this. Eventually, you can get really well armed and you go on these big adventures. But I think it's probably pretty linear. Oh, it says it's an open world too, as well. Really?
It'll probably open up later. I
Yeah,
assume.
probably open up. Customize your character with over 100 possibilities. Pick and choose from 40 plus quests to earn money. 15 exotic locations. Oh, only 15. Okay. Choose your gear loadout from over 50 plus items. Battle over 50 types of creatures. Defeat over 5 unique bosses. Make choices that affect your game ending. For $10, you know what? It looks interesting. It looks interesting. Is it the kind of thing I would normally play? No. But I don't know. What do you think, Simon?
I generally don't pay for games that are that expensive, but it's definitely one of those things that I'm putting on my wish list right now because I want to pick this up when it's on a sale. Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, really? It's something I would probably do more immediately, but I have currently several hundred games that I've not played. So that's the only reason thing stopping me, because that narration.
I hope you get a chance to actually hear more of the narrator. The narrator was actually quite good. I really enjoyed it. But anyway, we have to move on because we still have many games to go through here. So we're going to go on to S.O.R.S. This one, again, recommended by Will, but I was looking at this before. This looks really good. Will had actually presented this to me as a game that was similar to Papers, Please, which I loved. I loved Papers, Please. Did you ever play Papers, Please, Simon?
Yeah, for a little bit, and it was just too. I couldn't take it.
You couldn't
I
take
couldn't
it.
take that.
Like
No.
you really got emotionally invested in what was happening, eh?
Yeah.
See,
Basically.
maybe I'm a sociopath. I don't know, but I just got to do my job. I don't care what happens. I'm going to do my job. I got to provide my family, and whatever. If it means losing my job or letting somebody in who's going to get, I just do whatever I should do as my job. I'm a terrible person, I guess. I don't know. We got to jump in. Because I don't know. There's no narration here. We just got to jump in because apparently we're being hacked. I thought this might be a game where you're choosing between treating people that people that maybe don't have insurance or something. I didn't know if that was going to be the moral choices, but it might not be about moral choices. It might be just about dealing with a hacker. I don't know. Sorry, we'll fix this in a second.
Could be all of it at the same time.
There we go. Okay, science gamed. Interesting. Loading S.O.R.S system. Enter name to log in. All right. I think this is a fourth wall game where it knows you're playing it, and it's kind of like well, it's not like Undertale, but it's sort of that same idea. And Pony Island, where it knows you're playing it. And okay, so name to log in. There we go. Deluks. First time login detected. Please answer the security question to proceed. A murder. Bleeding to death. Save or leave. A murderer. Bleeding to death. Save or leave. Oh, a moral choice. What would you choose, Simon?
They not someone who murdered. They're a murderer.
A murderer. His bleeding to death. Do you save or leave them?
Yeah, so I suppose I would say leave.
Oh, you would leave? Maybe you're the sociopath.
Leave because we're talking about this type of game, right? Right?
Oh.
And so you have things like that.
See, I was going to say save, but we're going to go with yours. We're going to do leave and see what it does here. Login accepted. Uh-oh. We made a bad choice already. System is ready. Doctor, welcome to spatially offset Raman spectroscopy. Spatially offset Raman spectroscopy. Okay, so that's S.O.R.S. Interesting.
It's not the noodles. It's ramen.
I'm just gonna adjust the audio here because I think it's a little high. I went in to just adjust the audio before. Didn't make it this far, but no, maybe it's okay. I don't want it to be too high. It's music and stuff, YouTube and all that. So let's see here. So let's see. Hi Deluks, welcome Doctor. We're always thrilled to have a new recruit. This is your email screen. All your emails are sent here. Press escape on any screen to view the options menu where you can change sound settings. The game we call it. Okay, so press escape. Let me just see here. Options. Because I actually didn't look at this before, so I'm just going to turn down the volume just a touch, guys. Just because YouTube is weird about stuff like that sometimes, so just in case. And there, and sound effects. Yeah, we'll leave that on. Perfect. And yeah, difficulty. Easy. Change to easy difficulty. Changes will be set. No, we're not going to change to easy difficulty. Okay, let's try this. Okay, Dr. Tio wants you to get started straight away, so we'll send some more info on the other systems through later. Enjoy your training. Kind regards. Okay, go to diagnosis guide, I guess. Oh, unknown admin team. Oh, I see. You can click on all this stuff. These are your emails. I got it. Okay, gotcha. You're the newest recruit, so I'll give you a chance. Finish your training quickly. We need to talk. Bad things are happening here. All right, trouble already. Let's go. Basic console commands. Type discharge or D to remove healthy patients who require no treatment. So I have to type in this game?
Yep. And probably under a time pressure.
Where?
Probably.
Okay, so I'm typing. Where do I actually type it in?
I think when you've got a patient.
Okay,
see patients, and then
okay.
if you don't need to see them, you
see
press
patients.
D. Cool.
Special headwalks exist between countries. These have border checkpoints that require special visas to pass. So maybe this is a little, almost exactly like, I don't know. I have no idea. Interesting.
You're probably going to have to let people die because they can't pass through a checkpoint, right?
Oh, okay.
Stuff like that's going to happen.
Day targets. Patients to see 1. Day note. Type discharge or D in the console to RE. Diagnosis guide locked. Okay, so press space to see patients. Interesting. Oh, cool! You can't hear it, but there is some sound effects here. We've got the beep beep from the heart monitor and stuff. Training mode active. Type D or discharge. Allow healthy patients to go home. Basic commands console.
Diagnosis guide. Yeah,
Ah.
check them.
Diagnosis guide. Or do I just let this guy go?
I think that's it. That's all we've been told.
Okay,
So.
so I'm just gonna hit D. Interesting. Yeah, Purple Lecter Tiger in chat. Deluxe is going to fail, I can tell. You're probably right. Accuracy, 100%. Okay, that was easy. Okay, so... Okay, so... Data leak. Unfortunately, our system was hacked recently, and it looks like some parts of the new system were compromised. We don't know the full extent of the damage, but we were working full-time to fix the leak. Please bear with us. Kind regards, Dr. J. King. From now on, you'll also be measured for accuracy in preparation for the strict government targets this hospital has. So this must be a government hospital. That maybe this is a Canadian hospital, because, or even in Britain, all your healthcare is covered, right?
Yes.
But
yes.
Interesting. So failing to meet the accuracy target, I'm afraid, will result in the disciplinary action. To help prepare you for this, we won't progress your training unless you meet the accuracy targets too. Don't worry, I'm confident that you can do it. And anyway, these targets will help push us to become better dockets. Better dockets. Better doctors. Thanks, Dr. Teo.
You are the best docket.
I'm the best docket. Hopefully you found that easy. As I said, we'll be talking mostly by email, this blah, blah, blah. Anyway, look at the observations part in the patient's console to see the notes the nurses put. Prescribe lifestyle advice to anyone who needs it. This could be for smokers, heavy drinkers, overweight people, or people who may be lonely or stressed. To select this lifestyle. Interesting. Sorry about all the reading here, guys, but yeah, we're just going to go ahead. We're going to miss a few parts, so it makes it interesting. So, indicates lifestyle advice is required. Okay, so smokes... Let's see here. Male. Oh, I see. Well, let's just go. Let's just do this. We're probably good. Yeah, this is probably a lot like Papers, Please, where you got to be really, really careful and look very carefully at everything, and you probably end up with a time limit eventually. Patience to C3 required accuracy only 50%, so we must be certain of at least two of them, two of the three.
Yeah.
Okay, so space to see patients. Here we go. So, name Christina Nedra, age 31, female, occupation teacher, observations, gets 7+ hours of sleep every night. Patient or condition, so lifestyle advice. Okay, so R, remove selected options, P, prescribe, or D, discharge.
It seems like they don't need anything, right?
So we just discharge?
Probably.
Or give them lifestyle advice.
So they don't smoke or
Yeah, it doesn't say that they
they're
smoke.
not alone and stuff. So I think that might not apply. Unless you think it does.
I think we're actually supposed to prescribe something here.
Okay.
P, I think lifestyle advice. I don't know.
Oh, I think you might need to add the numbers and then P. I think.
Oh, patient 2. Feeling stressed. Okay, this guy definitely needs lifestyle advice. So maybe I do 1. Condition selected. There we go.
Yep. Yeah.
There we go. There we go. He's an occupation. He's a poet. Age 70 poet. Wow. No wonder he's stressed. He's broke. Occupation athlete, 35, from Granville, Millwood, Granville. Rapid weight gain since last appointment. So lifestyle advice. Okay. So this is pretty straightforward, I think, starting out. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we prescribed the one guy, but didn't actually give him a number. So I guess, but that was accurate, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so let's just go. We're just gonna go see patients. I'm gonna skip everything now because I want to fail, because we want to see what happens when we fail. So apparently people can have diabetes this time. Interesting. I don't know. This is interesting. I like Papers, Please, and I like stuff like this where you just have to really pay attention.
Yeah.
Day target, patients to C4, required accuracy 50%. Date note, ignore orange bad scan points. Scan arms to build up diabetes graph. Also diagnose lifestyle advice. Press space to see patients. Okay. So now we have to scan. Oh, cool. Oh. We have to, hold on, scan their arms.
Scan the arms?
Oh, it stopped. Oh, there it goes. Just holding it down here. Something's happening.
Yeah, they're all orange points, which means nothing's happened. Which is good.
I don't know, it's red all around. I don't know. I don't know, we didn't read the instructions.
So I'm gonna say they don't have diabetes.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think so.
Okay, I just said that. Oh, I can change it. So, occupation, pilot, observations, good posture. Okay, so lifestyle advice and diabetes. Whoops. Uh-oh. I can't.
What's the number again? Would it take turn it on?
No.
No.
Nope. Giving him lifestyle advice and he has diabetes. Confirmed. Poor guy or girl. Whoops. Warning, patient overdiagnosed. Patient complained you incorrectly prescribed lifestyle advice. So she did have diabetes though. Okay.
Wait, the patient knows coming in.
No, the last one. The last one had diabetes apparently. This one has liver pains. So it's making this funny. You can't hear it, Simon, but it's making some funny buzzing noises like all over here. So I'm assuming that means they have diabetes. And I'm assuming that eventually people are going to start dying if we don't diagnose them quickly. So
they got liver pains.
Oh, liver pains, alcoholic.
Yeah.
Maybe. See? Man, okay.
Black gums.
Black gums. Oh, that would be smoker. So,
Yeah, so
lifestyle and diabetes, because there's
I
buzzing.
don't think diabetes because there's none of the all the points are orange, and you're supposed to ignore those. This is going to be quite difficult for a colorblind person, but yeah.
Because it's making a buzzing noise too, so I don't know if that means anything. 76 black. Oh, we must have got that one right because we didn't get a notice on it, so that's good. Regularly speaks to friends, so it's buzzing again. I don't know. I have no idea. I'll just say diabetes. I don't know. I don't know. This looks interesting. I would recommend this because it reminds me of Papers, Please, and I'm sure it gets to a point where there's a time limit. I love stuff like this. I think I will probably play this on my own, probably even later today. This looks really fun. But I need to, yeah, it's one of these things that you also need to read everything, and we don't have that kind of time available to us. Again, coming down to that thing where, you know, sometimes playing these blindly isn't always our best choice because I think we might be... by the way, who sent me 1,645 messages, Purple Electric Tiger? Thanks, Purple Electric Tiger. I'm assuming that was you. I don't know, what do you think, Simon?
I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things you have to really try. Personally, I would have to try that myself.
Let's just read here.
But because it's like the other game, it might be too close. It's just you're dealing with other people's lives, and I don't know. Somehow, blowing up spaceships and planets is fine, but when you've got a patient you have to deal with,
So... endless mode. Save as many patients as you can. Face unique challenges. Is this early access? No, this is actually complete release too as well. Designed for multiple playthroughs with 6 different endings. Oh, so it's maybe a little bit more linear, but I guess Papers, Please was linear too. I mean, you got the same people every playthrough. So depending on the player's choice, game varies and different challenges are experienced. Okay. I'm probably going to keep this. This is $10.99. Again, pretty pricey. But I'm actually me personally, I'm probably more interested in this than I am in Tree. Tree looks funny and entertaining, but this looks like something I would definitely spend some time with, I think, and try to understand and maybe even a playthrough. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so next on the list, what do we got? We got Asteroids. Let's do something fun and easy and fly in space and shoot stuff up for under $1. What do you think?
yes, explosions.
Sounds like something that everybody can enjoy. Okay, so this is Asteroids HD. This is a remake of... Actually, let's go to the store page first. This is a remake of the original Asteroids game. I think it was Atari? I'm pretty sure it was Atari that made the original Asteroids... sorry, super loud. Where you're just flying around in 3D shooting asteroids. So let's just jump right in. This is sort of the comic relief for the show where we play something really silly. Well, we've got another one like that today, but this is 98 cents Canadian, so that'd be like, I don't know, 10 cents American? I don't know. Let's jump in. This is early access too as well. Hold on. I just want to see, is there any multiplayer in this? I don't think so. Oh, yeah, multiplayer. There is multiplayer too as well. Interesting. So this just got released a few days ago. Let's jump in. Have you seen this? Oh, Asteroids HD. Okay. Weird. Weird. Is Twitch not working, guys? Here, let me just double check Twitch here. Oh, no, looks like it's working. See you later, Lightning JC. Just go to options here. Just gonna adjust the audio. Wow, super loud. Okay, high CPU detected. Oh, weird. Okay, so for some reason this is causing our CPU to run hot. I don't know why. Okay, so let's just check this out. Okay, so we get to choose a color, player color. All right, let's go with red. And mouse sensitivity, I don't know, whatever. And hints, asteroids. Oh, we can choose a player name. I like games that are like a buck. You know, like you just pick it up, play for a few hours, and you know, even if you play a game for a few hours, for $1, it's worth it, right? And actually, audio seems still a little loud here. There we go. There we go. And let's give it a shot. So we were talking before the show, Simon and I, about maybe setting up something like a little portion of the show where we talk about free-to-play games. And I actually think it's a really good idea. But we would have to have somebody that plays a lot of free-to-play games that is willing to come on the show once a week. And I don't know, Simon, you said you might be interested in something like that?
True, but the other half of coming on the show once a week, I'm not available. I would like to be, but the reality of the situation is I've not been here, and I've wanted to be each time, but it's... So, yeah. But I would be willing to play the games to suggest them, which is something else.
Actually, that would be great. You know, like even if you could give us sort of the highlights of something that would be worthwhile. For some reason, I can't get this to play. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. So save. Anybody see a play button? Hold on, back. Oh, here we go. Sorry, single player. There we go. Right, away we go.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Survival. Okay, so I wonder if there's going to be different game modes for this. Of course, there's a multiplayer too as well. We are playing in a windowed mode too as well. We can play it full screen, but it didn't stream well. So here we go. X in-game to toggle inertial dampeners. Okay, so there we go. I see. So inertial dampeners, I assume, will stop us. Oh wow, this is like really twitchy. Okay. Ooh, missile. Uh-oh. This is really twitchy. Okay, am I accelerating? Where's our... Oh, we've got nukes. Oh, that's what... Oh, the right mouse button is nukes. Left mouse button is some kind of laser? Uh-oh. What's going on? Okay, that's armor. So, I guess they're trying to mimic the old Asteroids, of course, from the old arcade game where you pick up power-ups, right? And then shoot asteroids. But where are the asteroids? All the way over there? Oh. Or do we have to hyperspace to them?
A distance to it? This is kind of difficult to see.
Hold on. Where is the... Oh, there's no keys. Like, where are the keys? Ah.
I think they're on your keyboard.
Thanks. No, hold on. Let's go to help here.
I don't know.
Welcome back, Luke.
Hello. I'm just popping in for a moment just to see what the heck's going on.
Well, I'm trying this Asteroids HT, but I can't seem to find the keys.
So what have you played so far?
Well, we took a look at, so far we have looked at Tree, which was actually looks entertaining, and S.O.R.S, which looks really entertaining. And I thought this would be just something easy where I just jump in and fight stuff. I didn't realize this was going to be the game where I was going to not have enough information to play. Oh, here we go. So we're using some kind of laser. I'm kind of disappointed already. But this is early access too as well. Interesting. So the nuke didn't do very much. But we've all learned from science that, you know, nuking an asteroid from the outside is probably not the best plan. Yeah, 139 damage. Oh, this is... Okay.
Well, right, I must leave you again.
Okay, you go ahead and leave.
I will be back in a moment.
So, folks, this is what you get for $1. It looks like it still needs a lot of work.
It looks a lot like that game in Reassembly, the common matchup of Tinkerbell ship versus huge Sentinels. It's going to take a while to cut through all of that.
Yeah. I'm hitting it nonstop. This is not like the asteroids of old. The asteroids of old, you'd hit an asteroid once and it would break into pieces.
Yeah.
Then you have to shoot all the little pieces, and it doesn't look like
Yeah.
anything's breaking here. We're overheating our guns. Okay, so that's it. Well, I hope you enjoyed Asteroid HD. What do you think, Simon?
I'm not that impressed.
Nope.
But again, it's going to need a lot of work. I think the big thing for me is less to do with how much damage is needed, and more to do with it's hard to see what's going on. When it was 2-dimensional, you can see the whole map.
Yeah.
Everything that's going on at the same time. This is not so clear because it's in 3D.
See, I'm not offended by the fact that it's 3D. It's just it didn't respond to anything here. Like, I don't know. If this is early access, it doesn't look like there's a lot that's gone into it yet. It looks like kind of a cheap Unity game that maybe they've made their own assets or something here, but I don't know. I'm not too sure. For $1, I think it's overpriced.
Yep.
That's unfortunate. Arcade-style gameplay, fun single multiplayer game modes. Anyway, account progression, unique single ship selection, whatever. So, is there a trailer on this? I'm just curious. All right, it was really loud. Yeah, let's just look further in the trailer. It's not doing what the trailer says it's supposed to be doing. Well, I guess he's just flying around. They're not actually showing the guy shooting the asteroids and having the asteroid blow up. So I wonder if the asteroids actually do blow up at all in the game. You just keep shooting them and nothing happens. Interesting. Sorry about that, guys. I'm actually done. I thought this was going to be like our basic shoot 'em up for the episode, but nope. On we go to the next one. All right, what else we got there, Simon? What's next on our list?
I just this moment scrolled away from that list.
Okay.
But we had cats.
Oh,
is that cats on a diet? Is that the last? That's the last one. There's one between though.
You know what? We'll do Cats on a Diet next, and then we'll do Faria last, because I think Faria is really the only thing I really kind of got excited about when I saw appear on Steam.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at Cats on a Diet.
Faria is one of those.
So, go ahead.
Faria looked like that was something I would very much enjoy. But it's the price range. It's one of the more expensive games, but definitely it looks like something I very much enjoy playing. So.
Really? You're not interested in Cat on a Diet?
I haven't seen Cat on a Diet. That's the thing. I've looked at the other 4, but Cat on a Diet seems like one of those ones you wanna have a surprise. So I'll be watching the trailer with you.
Because we all... Oh, actually, we should watch the trailer really quickly. Oh, hold on. Can I just quit out of here? Hold on. Let's watch the trailer really quick, because we'll get a good idea of what this is supposed to be. It looks funny. It looks funny, although they have a lot of cats eating cookies and day dishes and stuff, so I don't know if that's good for cats. Okay, so I think it's a puzzle game. Yeah.
I think I played something like this before.
This reminds me of some of those what's it called? Oh man, I can't remember. Where you're almost building a little factory to get, or a mousetrap kind of thing. I forget the name of the game. Oh.
Marvelous Machines?
Marvelous Machines!
Yeah.
Yes! That's what this looks like. Oh, cool. This might actually be pretty good.
And it's got cats as well.
And it's got cats, because anything with cats is good. All right, so hold on. Let's see here. Let's just be sure my chat is working here. Perfect. Okay, so play meow. Okay, so the living room, this looks similar to something else I saw the other day. Okay, so we can't go into the attic yet. That is locked. Complete all previous levels to enter this room, and bonus levels, which we could go into, but we're not gonna. Oh, okay, so it's got a progression. That's cool. I like that. Okay, so there we go. So let's go in. We're at Deluks. We're going to start on level 1. It's a linear puzzle game that I think is like Crazy Machines. There was one called Crazy Machines or something too. Okay, so the cat...
Contraptions? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember. So the cat made his own cat door. And he couldn't fit through the cat door because he was eating too much cookies. Okay. So do we... What? What's happening?
Do you have to cut?
No, when I click on the cat. Okay, so we have to break the board?
Yeah. By karate chopping with the
Oh, karate chop. Oh no. This must be a mobile game. This must be. We got a piece of muffin for that. This must be a mobile game. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh. This. Oh no, no, kitty, no! You can't hear it, Simon, but when I click on the cat, he's going meow, 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 meow. Okay.
That's quite cute, actually.
It's adorable.
Also, yes, I am here.
Hi, Luke. This is like Fruit Ninja combined with silly Katniss. It's a mobile game essentially. What do we do here? So,
well, there are non-mobile games like this. I mean, the first games like this.
I have no idea.
Necessarily mobile. Deluxe, yes, physics, my friend.
like that. There we go.
Yes. There we go.
Kitty! Kitty! No! Kitty! No! Oh, no.
Oh,
Okay, hold on. It's kind of, there's a little bit of...
I think if you cut it the other way, the other direction.
Oh, the other direction, you think?
That one.
Oh, well that...
Yeah.
Except we didn't get the...
Ah.
Ah, well.
Well done, brother.
Except I missed one of the pastries. Oh, well.
I think you can literally just get that by having a piece of wood whack it. Ah, now here we go with some nice texture.
Uh-oh. No, 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 Kitty! Oh, this is entertaining. But it's a mobile game.
Yeah.
But when you click on the cat, he goes meow, 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 meow. There we
Maybe
go.
if you cut. Oh, okay,
Oh,
that works.
nicely.
Ah! Okay, one more time. One more time, and then we're moving on.
Right at the corner, just under the cat. Very much just under the cat.
Like right here?
Like I would say even higher.
Higher? Like right here?
Like there, right? Just yeah, that bit.
Well,
Like sideways or straight?
Up to the side,
Bag.
basically there, up to the side of the cat, just so it just slides off. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like that.
maybe a little
Maybe
more.
a bit.
Little more.
Yeah. There we go.
Ah! Kitty! No! No! Oh, bouncy kitty. That cat is way too fat. This is encouraging your cats to eat a lot of cookies. Okay.
This cat is this representative.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so I don't know. What do you guys think of this?
Oh gosh. Slice it down the middle.
No, no. Okay.
Bowing.
One more time, and then we're out of here.
Oh. Cute. Cute game. Maybe we need to be quick like ninjas.
I think you might need to do multiple cuts for this. No, it's not. You're cutting it as a cat, which is 3 blades. So it has a width. You're destroying the blocks with the width, I think,
We've
which is different to most games that I've seen do this.
The cat fell asleep. When activated, soap bubble. Oh, we can use. Oh, look at this. We can actually make the cat bounce a bit too with the soap bubble, and we've got the hazard shield, which protects the kitty. The poor kitty. Look at this. Look at the eyes. Meow, meow, meow. And then we've got muffin magnet. I have no idea what that does.
One would presume that attracts all the muffins.
Okay, we're done here.
All right. Also, yes, my apologies, Deluxe, for being so unprofessional.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine, Luke. I expect nothing less.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. I am going to close this. There we go.
No problem.
So that's Cat on a Diet. This is, in my opinion, it looks a lot like a mobile game, but it does have it's quirky and fun, and this would be entertaining. I think if you know, I don't know, kind of a fun little game that maybe you play with mom or dad or something. I don't know. It's more of a I think it's directed more to a younger audience.
I mean, here's the thing. I would probably play a game like this. Like, it's a nice puzzle game. It looks like.
Yeah, it looks like it would be fun. It would be kind of, you know, take a load off. Far less stressful than that one that you were talking about earlier, Simon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Honestly, it reminds me of a Flash game. In fact, quite a few Flash games.
Yeah.
Not visually, but how it works. Congregate. # not sponsored.
Over 100 challenging levels to complete, 2 diverse game modes, collect over 50 fabulous cat costumes. What? Cat costumes, amazing.
Amazing.
Use fun tools and inventive methods to reach the cookie jar. Oh, that's cool. Actually, I like it. It's a physics game. It's entertaining. It is worth $4.66. It is absolutely priced correctly. I think it is worth $4.66. If you happen to be interested in cats and physics and Fruit Ninja, this is your thing. This is great. Actually, I like it.
This is my thing, actually. I will take this.
And the reviews are positive. There's only been 12, but I mean, positive reviews. I can relate to cat on a diet, semi-cat, as a semi-fatty after a long war with the nation of Philly cheesesteaks. I'm on a diet myself. The morbidly obese feline in this game is in a much worse place than I am. Since Dr. Cat just can't seem to keep his cravings under control, I have to admit it's difficult when you're surrounded by muffins and cookies all the time. And it's next to impossible to resist when some jerk is clicking you with a mouse which you already hate to make you all fall into a giant cookie jar. I agreed. Excellent review by Bratty. Yeah, I like this game for $4.60, 66 cents. It is amazing. If it was $10 and if it was $15, I'd say no. If it was $10, I'd say eh. But for $4.66, this is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah. I will agree with this.
But it does raise a question.
Yes.
Why are you using your mouse to help a cat?
That is a really good question. That is a really good question. That is a moral question. But as we've learned from this game, the cat is not interested in mice. The cat is interested in pastries because this cat is not a carnivore. It is a sugar addict. So I give it full on 10 out of 10, I think. This is amazing. But yeah, good moral dilemma with the mouse thing though, for sure. I like it. This is great. This is great. I really think it's actually a good value game for what it is. Awesome. And with 100 levels, I think that's enough to keep somebody occupied with playing cat physics. Oh, look, you can eventually get a little FBI hat for him. So you can have cat outfits. Oh, I'd love to see the cat outfits. I wonder if they show any more of them here. So I assume you can just dress your cat up as time goes on. Yeah, like there's a little FBI outfit. And what else we got? So I don't know if you can see that. That's cool. Neat. Next. Oh, looks different hats, glasses. Oh, that's cool. All right, on. What 2,216 messages in my Steam. Thanks, guys.
2,000. Wow, that's insane.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, epic feature. Hey, how's it going? Project Crate. Oh, I remember you. Yeah, excellent. Okay, so let's go to the game that I'm really hoping to feature today. That I hope works. I did test it out, so I just hope it works perfectly. This is something actually I saw, well, like a long time ago. I think the first time I played this was about a year ago. It was actually, I think it was a Flash game, or it was, I think it was Flash, I'm pretty sure, but it was a long time ago. Oh, it can only play 1280 by 720, or for windowed mode, or we can do, we'll try it in full screen. Hopefully I can still do chat here. Just give me a sec. There we go. Oh, no, it's going to play on the wrong screen. So I will reload this in a window. Unfortunately, it's going to be smaller. But yeah, I found this about a year ago. It is, let's go to the store page while we're waiting for that to fix itself. So I found this about a year ago. It was on the net, and I think it's been in development for quite some time. It is a collectible card game. And unlike other games of its type, other collectible card games, you're collecting... I believe you build the map as you go, so it kind of reminds me, if you guys are board game players, like it kind of reminds me of some of the board games where you build the map as you play, like Carcassonne and stuff like that. And you can you earn or buy. I don't know if you have to buy cards. I don't know what the model is, but yeah, you can. Some cards, as you build the map, some cards have the ability to travel over different types of terrains and such, and it's actually really interesting. I'm not describing it well because it's been so long since I played it, but I think it's definitely worth it. I really liked it when I tried it a long time ago. I just didn't have enough time to spend with it. Of course, all of these collectible card games you really have to spend time with to really enjoy, I think. Have either of you tried this before?
No, I have not.
I haven't. I just looked at it briefly, but it looks like something I'd play. Actually, you're talking about putting the lands down?
Yes.
That really reminds me of what I thought, and to a certain extent hoped, Magic the Gathering was going to be doing.
You hope that Magic the Gathering would do that?
would have done that because I was introduced. It's like you play lands and then you play creatures from the lands.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
And then it turns out they're actually not related, really, mechanically, not in the same way as hopefully this is actually
Shame.
going to be doing. So my
No,
dreams
this
are
one
realized.
you actually, I believe, like you have land cards and you place your land cards on the map. We'll get into it and we'll show you here, but I thought it was a completely unique way to play a game like this. It reminds me of a board game, and it's all hex based. And I think you actually have to have the lands in your deck here. So let's just go. I think there's a tutorial here. And yeah, so here we go. Prologue, complete these quests. Sorry, we have to play it in the small screen because it keeps putting it on the other monitor. So, Deluks versus S.O.R.S. This reminds me a lot of Hearthstone because you get to fight, do these little tutorial battles at the beginning. And then you have your deck and you earn lands for your deck and stuff. Build lands and summon creatures to attack your enemy. Destroy their orb to win. So, just like a lot of these games, you are a wizard or a hero and you have so many hit points. In this case, we have 20 hit points. They have 10, and we get to build lands towards our enemy and then place creatures on those lands. Some creatures have different abilities on different lands. Some creatures can't travel on certain types of lands, and in this case we're placing a plains, I think. Yeah, and she just placed 2 plains. And her turn, and then I don't remember exactly how it all works. Yeah, we have 30 cards in our deck. 3 Faria, I can summon a creature. So she now has 3 Faria, and you use Faria to purchase creatures and put them on the board. And that's a 3/2, and I believe that's 3 attack and 2 defense. And I think that, yeah, I'm not sure here. Creature. Okay, so we have a creature in our hand. It is a 2/4. So yeah.
Well, I see where the name of the game factors in.
Yeah, so Faria is the mana, I guess you could call it, right? And then of course you got your attack and your life. And okay, so we can actually play this. It's a prairie yak. The artwork, of course, is entertaining like a lot of these. So we're gonna take that, and I think we can just play. I don't remember how we do this, so.
Do you just drag it onto the? Can you drag it on?
No. It's been a while since I played this. That's all. Hold on. I think I have to play your land. I think you have to play your land first.
Oh,
I
you
think
have to play your lands first.
Yeah. So, yeah. See, and you, there's cards you can get that can destroy land or manipulate the land, and of course, your goal is to try and get your creatures across the landmass to the enemy to attack the enemy. And of course, she can set out defenders, etc. So now we can play our creature, and we can play it anywhere on our land. Now, theoretically, if I was playing against a human component and certain creatures can actually pass by other creatures and they can fly and stuff, so that creature could theoretically avoid our creature and go straight to me and start attacking me. Done. End turn, because I don't think you can do anything with your creatures after you place them on the same turn. And now she can attack either my creature or try and get to me. Yeah, just like that. So yeah, she did 3 damage. I'm left with 1 hit point, and she can play another creature. So you get the idea. Now this is a very simple representation of the game because it does get very complex, like a lot of these games like Magic and stuff. I would say this is more complex than Hearthstone in the end, though. Hearthstone's pretty simple. So yeah, so we can attack this bandit, which means we're going to lose our creature because it has 2 attack, and but she has 4, so I think we will lose our creature as well. Yeah, we take 3 damage, or 4 damage. Perfect. So you get the idea of this, right?
Yeah.
This is worth $27, and you get to build your decks like you would with other collectible card games. I don't know what the business model is, so let's just take a quick look at that. I think, yeah, so the Faria's early access bundle helps you kickstart your experience by giving you access to the game, 20 booster packs, 10 arena tickets, and early access exclusive avatar and orbs. So what I'm assuming is probably going to happen is that they're going to have separate offerings for different packages as well.
Indeed.
Like all of the card games. So before everybody complains and say, oh, wow, they're going to charge you for the game plus charge you for cards. Well, it's probably one of these where you could start off with what you get and then just play through and keep building up your packs with the in-game currency, whatever that may be. Now, I don't know that for sure, but that's probably it.
Yeah. Generally, what I've seen is you can earn the cards, but that takes however long, or you can pay money to get specific things immediately. Which is worth it if you don't have the time, but...
Well, I think I think when I played this a long time ago, I played in a free beta. I don't know how much money these guys have actually made it, but I do know that this game has been in development for a long time. And I do think that teams that do really good jobs creating things, that spend a lot of time creating things that are worth playing, I think, you know, spending a few bucks on something is worthwhile, right? So now we have the option. We can actually go in and attack the wizard. So kind of like Hearthstone and other games like that, you can make the choice to avoid the bad guys on the battlefield and goes directly for the core, which is, of course, the wizard. Oh, I guess I can place our lands afterwards. I don't think it matters when you place your lands in the regular game. And then, of course, we can play... Oh, we can't play this because it's... I don't know how the Faria exactly works. I thought we got Faria from land masses or these mana resources that we got in the game, but I don't remember. Luke, do you ever play collectible card games?
No, not really. It's not really my thing. However, I do have a friend called Thomas who is absolutely obsessed with card games. Unfortunately, he's not really here to talk about that.
Yeah. Simon, do you ever play... You played Magic, of course.
Yeah, I like playing collectible card games, except when you're having to do it on paper, it just gets quite expensive.
Yeah.
Like, really expensive, because Magic, they stopped printing it in the UK, so you have to get them shipped in, and that drives the price up far more than I'm willing. That's when I stopped playing. But otherwise, yeah, still like Magic. I just can't really do it.
Well, I've started playing some board games with people more often now, and one of the ones I really enjoyed is Dominion.
Oh,
Dominion.
Yeah, I really like that. I really like it. Like I'm starting to, you know, like with certain games, you start playing them and you start dreaming about them and stuff. I'm starting to do that with this game. Like, I love it that much. It is so much fun. So here we go.
do you want to attack them with the steam train? Because I think you can.
I can't attack this
Could
round.
you take the steam train and start moving towards them?
No, because I've already attacked with him this round. I attacked
Oh,
the other
this
guy.
round. That's this
Yeah.
round. Okay.
Okay, so let's just go here.
Ah,
It's
there's
interesting.
some
It's not really babysitting here, babysitting me, which is kind of nice. I expected it to fully babysit me at the beginning here, but it's not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to advance this guy up now, and then this guy can defend depending on what he puts down. So because one hit from this guy, and she's done, right? Oh, Savage Horseman. Interesting. So I don't know if you get to keep this initial deck. I'm assuming you do. We could probably... Actually, what we'll do is we'll place this down. We've only got 3 mana, so what we'll do is we'll kill him. And I'm going to send him out. We've got lots of hit points, so let's just see if we can... Oh, we can only move one per turn. Okay. Oh, interesting. There we go.
Well, that's a thought.
Okay. This is one of the games that would be terrible to be on Twitch all the time if you're not good at, because people would yell at you so much. But keep in mind, those of you that are watching, it's been a long time since I played this, so I don't really know what I'm doing, so... we should be able, I guess, yeah, and eventually, like I said, you can get guys that can fly, guys that, there's all sorts of different lands you can place down, like not just this plains, there's woodlands, there's streams, there's lakes and stuff, there is mountains, and each of them, if I remember correctly, gives you different types of Faria too, I believe.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Different types of Faria.
I believe.
Can these lands be destroyed at any point during the game that you've seen? Or is it once they're set, they're set?
The lands can be attacked too as well. There's cards, there's action cards, I believe, or some kind of cards you can get to affect the land and make it impassable and stuff, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get to the enemy here, but...
I'm starting to not look at this as a way of reviewing it directly on me. Now I'm just thinking, am I getting this? And when is really the bigger question.
So this is something you would pick up, would you, Simon?
Yeah. It's at the very least going on my wish list right now. I'm just gonna work out when I'm gonna buy it. Really. Unfortunately,
just playing through this little tutorial piece, we maybe don't get a really good representation of what the whole game is. But I think you guys get the general idea, and it's like Hearthstone. You don't really get to see everything right at the beginning. But here, if you look at the trailer, like you can see some of the stuff that you get to have access with. Yeah, these little nodes. I remember these were where you got your Faria, and you had to connect your lands to them or something. And then, of course, there's different types of lands like mountains, and then, of course, creatures can have different abilities where some can do mountain walk, for example, and only they can go over the mountains. And some creatures can only travel, on the river. Some creatures can only fly. Some creatures can do multiple things. And then other creatures can, have assassination abilities where they can sneak up or they're hidden or something. I don't remember. But yeah, there's all sorts of cool little abilities. I think it's absolutely worthwhile if you're into the collectible genres of games. I don't really understand what they're going to be doing here long term for a model. They may, I'm assuming they're going to add packages where you can buy extra cards and stuff. I assume. Yeah. Anyway, so that's interesting.
Indeed.
Any final opinions?
Simon, you are our resident expert.
I really want to play this and come back to you on the subtleties of what's going on and what things actually mean. The only thing really stopping me, if it was anything less than its current price, I would just have bought it now, be loading it up and being like, hey Deluks, do you want to play a game between the two of us as part of the stream? You know what, while this video is going to end, I don't know, what are you doing slightly later today?
Well, I'm probably going to play video games because that's what I tend to do on Sunday.
Sure. No, what I meant is, what I'm saying there is I'm buying the game right now. Basically, that's where I am. Do you wanna go with this?
Well, the thing is, I don't even know how the multiplayer works. I assume we have to go through that entire tutorial. So maybe why don't we schedule something maybe for next weekend to play some Faria?
Yeah.
Faria,
okay.
if you want to do that. That way we can kind of go through the tutorial and know what we're doing, and that would be fun. I would really enjoy that.
I'll need to do that before. Yeah.
So, as far as something like what's your guys' opinion on free to play?
Do you mean free to play and then you have to pay for things in game,
well,
or just
that's
free?
Generally how free to play works is that you get the game for free, and then there's either cosmetic parts that you can buy for your characters or whatever, or in some cases like when you're talking about Wargaming Net and other things like that, where you actually have to or can buy equipment that affects your gameplay directly. So the reason I bring that up is because games like Faria, I'm sure they struggle. I'm sure the company struggles with how do they bring this out, because it is a game where it's going to take time for you to build up your decks if you're going to earn it naturally in the game. So you could make it free to play and then have offerings where people buy their cards, which technically makes the game pay to win. Right?
Yeah. That's when that happens. Is you can earn the cards in the game, but it takes so long, encouraging you to buy the cards. The problem with that is you have to pay so much more to make up for all the people playing for free for a little bit. You need to charge the people who are playing it so much more, and you're charging them through all these incremental payments. No, that's not something I enjoy at all. Or
so you would rather have one payment and have the whole game available to you, or in this scenario where they could possibly be offering even more after this as add-ons.
Okay, so the things that I would like are pay, you get everything. 2, there's expansion packs. You're not paying so much for the cards, but hey, we've got an entire new color of magic or whatever, like a whole new set. You can play this expansion. Cool, that's okay too. Or the one that is not my favorite, but you can pay for cosmetic changes.
Yeah.
Because then I can still play all of the game, but some people who want, a different color of unit, or with wings, or with a special magical effect around their portrait, sure, that's great. It allows people to really get into their profile.
Right.
And really have it customized the way they want, especially when, for example, Dota, where some people can end up spending hundreds and hundreds of hours in it. you're paying for your entertainment, but at the same time not paying to be able to play.
Yeah, I mean Dota's
Yeah.
Dota's absolutely 100% free for the whole
Yeah.
game, except
Yeah.
if you want cosmetic stuff, and of
Yeah.
course you can pay to watch the tournaments and stuff like that. I actually think that model is great.
Yes.
And you know,
agree.
but it only works if people really get into not only just the genre, but the art style and stuff like that, and really enjoy the characters. Because there's been a lot of games where, you know, you can buy cosmetic stuff, but why would you? Because it's not all that interesting in the first place. Now, the reason I brought up Dominion is because I think, as a person who once spent, I don't even want to tell you, I probably spent $10,000 on Magic the Gathering at one point in my life. In about a year of my life, about $1,000 or $10,000 on Magic the Gathering. And I'm not necessarily proud of that fact. It's just I got sucked into that world. It was my first collectible card game, and I just totally got absorbed into it. So here's the thing. I ended up stopped playing the game at some point, and I sold off the cards and all that kind of stuff. Which is disappointing because I still think about playing Magic the Gathering, but I could not stand the fact that I had $10,000 worth of cards just sitting around in my house and I wasn't playing that 24/7. You know what I mean? Whereas
Yeah.
games like
Yeah.
Dominion, I really love the concept where there's great art, the gameplay is fantastic, and I can go out and I can buy an entire set and I don't ever have to worry about buying another card to play that game necessarily, right? There's
Yeah.
no collectible aspect to it. Whereas, you know, like even things like Hearthstone. Can you buy Hearthstone on Steam yet? I don't think you can, right? No, you can't.
No. Blizzard would never
That's
make
right,
that
Blizzard.
happen.
Yeah, that's right. So, like, so your opinion? What do you think? Like, I think Hearthstone, to make the game competitive and really competitive, I think it would have been way better for them to charge some money for the base game. You get the whole set, and then when the next set comes out, you buy the next set.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's like Netrunner.
Netrunner, yeah.
Yeah, which for people who don't know, similar to Magic the Gathering. Instead of buying boosters with random cards in it, you buy a box, which is the expansion with all of the cards, and like 4 of every card or whatever you need to have the entire expansion, which is just great.
Yeah.
And
Go ahead.
that's what you're saying with her thing.
Well, the thing is, the competitive scene, that's the only reason I don't get into those games anymore is because I just don't have I don't want to spend, it's not that I don't have the financial resources, I refuse to spend that kind of money on something that I'm not going to dedicate that much time to. We can go in, and we kind of touched on this subject a little bit last week on how much we spend on video games and how much we get out of them. But I mean, to get the entire set of Hearthstone, if you're just buying packs, is like $250. Like, that's a lot of money, and that's just one set, assuming you're just assuming you get all the cards. There's still the possibility that you don't get all the cards after spending $250. So just imagine these people that are competing or that want to compete, be part of the competitive scene, have to literally spend hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on cards to be able to do that, and that just blows me away. I mean,
That's only temporarily, right?
yeah.
Because then you need the new cards come out.
Then the new set comes out and you got to do it all over again. I just can't imagine that anymore. I mean, I spend enough money. I was talking to Conga today because apparently there's some tool you can see how much money people have spent on Steam over the last 7 years, and apparently I've spent something like $6,000 or something. I think it was even more. Yeah, I can hear Lisa in the background screaming, going, "What?"
We heard that too.
Did
With
you?
Humble Bundles, I've managed to build up majority of my Steam account, hence why I don't have most of them played. But, like, for example, I got all of the Tomb Raider games for something less than a single game, I think, at some point. I was like, yes. Party jousting.
Yeah, this was another
party jousting.
Yeah, this was something else that somebody else was talking about. I haven't actually bought this yet, but this looks like it might be kind of entertaining. Is it free?
I think it's free.
This is free. Okay, we're gonna load this up.
Oh, it is literally free.
Because it's free, and we were talking earlier today, you and I, about we should present some free stuff to the community.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Also, it's
speaking.
if it's a local co-op, it's a good opportunity to
Yeah.
potentially, if Lisa's available.
You know?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know if she's available. Lisa, are you available?
I'm. What do you mean? Like how?
Do you want to sit down and play a game?
Deluxe.
I think she's
Deluxe?
preoccupied, to be honest with
Okay.
you.
Deluxe, don't you have Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time?
I do, and we're going to actually. Lisa and I are going to sit down with that next weekend.
Please do.
Yeah, we're
Record
going
for
to. I
us.
think we'll do it on
be
stream
amazing.
or something. Cause okay, here we go.
mean,
Click here. Tap a
insane.
button to join the chaos. So you can pick a character. You can pick a duck, a pig, a fish, or a sheep. Is it only local co-op? Oh, so hold on. Somebody has controller. Somebody has a mouse, I guess. Hold on. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is no good. I don't even have a keypad hooked up right now. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Unfortunately, also the video's not coming through. Just
Oh, it's not?
You know,
Oh.
it's not on Twitch or on.
Oh, I
on
don't know
the,
why that's not working.
Stream.
Okay, so yeah, some things don't work on stream. So hold on, let me
Yeah.
just quit out here. Yeah, that's why we always end up with a really big list of things that we want to try on the show, but some things just don't stream. So that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
That's too bad.
indeed.
Everybody's really focused on this Nico Para game. I don't understand. But anyway.
Just.
Sigh.
All right, guys. So we're going to wrap this up. Let's just go through the list of games that we looked at today. So we looked at Adventures of Tree. Your final thoughts on this game?
I very much like the narration, the comedy. If it continues throughout the game, even if it's a short game, that would be it's an entertaining narrative. You're just listening to the story, even if it's super linear. I wouldn't care. It's a comedy. It's not an action.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
even if it does have action, it's a comedy, which is great.
Luke, what do you think?
About what? Sorry. Sorry, I just got distracted.
It's okay. About Tree. About the Adventures of Tree.
Oh no, Tree. Basically what Simon said. It's lovely for its comedy and yeah, just I mean halfway through that I had to bow out and go eat supper. So unfortunately I'm not too versed in what it acts like.
You
But
know-
yeah, seems good. Seems entertaining. Seems very entertaining.
It seems like there may actually be a little bit of an RPG in here. Like if you have limited skill points and there's only so many levels you could go up, it could be really interesting because you'd have to make some choices. You know, do I take the attack and defense? You know, there's some actual. Oh, look at! Did you see the guy with the arrow? Oh, that's cool. Yeah. So this actually it looks really entertaining. I might actually sit down with this sometime soon and look at little dungeons fighting a little spider with a little pick, little helmet, and look at zombies. Oh, crazy. Yeah, you can fish apparently. Interesting. I don't know. I think it looks pretty fun.
Also, Deluxe, I just bumped into a game called Distant Worlds Universe.
Oh, that's been out for a long time.
Yeah, apparently, and okay, I'm gonna have to look at this. It seems interesting.
Distant Worlds is fantastic. If you have never tried it, I highly recommend it. I played it once, a long time ago. Before it ended up on Steam, there was a whole bunch of, but there's a whole bunch of add-ons and stuff for it too as well. I think now. Hold on, let me just take a look.
Very good.
Yeah.
I shall play the heck out of this game.
It's $66 though. It's pretty pricey.
Yeah, it's 589 rand, so
Yeah.
that's quite a lot.
It's pretty
quite a lot.
expensive. Okay, so next on the list we had Adventures of Tree. S.O.R.S. What did you think of S.O.R.S, Simon?
I think and I hope that it's going to get very morally difficult. And I think it will. I think it has... it's setting up to do that. Though I feel like if you are going to do a playthrough of this, that is something I'd quite like to watch and definitely make a decision whether I can do... I don't think I personally could play this.
Oh,
It's either not morally difficult enough to be entertaining or too morally difficult to be able to go through for me. But then again,
yeah,
that's
you have a
just
real
me.
conscience. You have a real conscience.
I know, it's holding me back. It's really holding me back.
Yeah. I mean, you are a much better person than I because, like I said, with Papers, Please, I loved it. I'm like, as a matter of fact, when it got to the hard choices, I'm like, oh, I wonder if they're gonna shoot him when they get through the gate. I'd be like, oh yeah. I must be a sociopath.
The weird thing about this is when I play RPGs, right, I will just try and choose the worst choices. Like,
Oh, you
the
do?
worst choices. Like, oh, here's a merchant, and they're asking you to do a quest, and they'll give you an item. I'm like, well, can I just kill the merchant and just take the item? Can I do
Wow!
that?
So you
Whereas
must have
with
loved the
here-
original Fallouts and stuff. You must have loved those.
I
Because you could do that in the original Fallouts. Like you could be
Yeah.
vicious. Oh, you could be totally vicious. You can't do that in the new Fallout, but you could do it in the originals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could poison entire villages and just take and just as
Oh,
they
yeah.
die via the contaminated water, just take their stuff. Just
And grab
That's pretty much
that
all.
candy right out of the kid's hand as you're leaving. You know, and just like. "Ah."
out of his cold dead
Yeah.
hand. What level of
But-
monster are you?
But when it comes to this reality-based stuff, you're a little weird, eh? You're just like,
Yeah.
you're just like, oh, I can't do that. You see,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I think I might even play a little bit of this today just to see if I am part of the camp that would do the right thing. Probably not. But okay, so next on the list we had Asteroids. Total complete failure as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
It is early access, but even with early access, it pisses me off, and pardon my expression, but it pisses me off when people think that they can just post anything, even if it's completely unplayable. It has to have some kind of playability when it's posted on Steam. Otherwise, why bother?
Yeah.
Even if it's early access, you can't just take something that doesn't work and put it on Steam. I'm so sick of that.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of that. So
yeah.
If it was some kind of closed beta of like, look, this game doesn't work, but you can see it. That'd be like alpha, right?
yeah.
This is.
I don't
this is
mind
that
alpha.
stage. This is not. It didn't seem to be a game at this point.
This is
It's
pre-alpha.
like
There's no working game mechanics yet, as far as I'm concerned. Doesn't deserve to be on Steam yet. Go back to the drawing board. I'm refunding my $1.
Yes.
Sorry. Sorry.
man.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be like that, but you know, I was excited about trying Asteroids HD because it looked like a 3D Asteroids game where I could blow up an asteroid. But no, that's not the case. Okay, so next on the list.
Instead, sink that dollar into Distant Worlds universe.
Yeah, save that money up. Distant Worlds is awesome, by the way. And another one,
Oh, I
actually
enjoyed
today,
this so much.
I'm gonna bring this up because I'm a little upset, and let's maybe. I'm going to try and run it again, but this is happening to other people. Hold on. Into the Stars. Because this, I've actually been excited to try. I didn't buy it until today, and I was planning on playing it, like actually playing it today, and it didn't work out of the box, and I'm really quite confused and upset. Because, I mean, not everybody's having the same problem, but there are other people having the same problem, hence the mixed reviews. I did watch some videos on this when this was in early access, and it looked pretty good, but all of a sudden it just doesn't work. Maybe it'll work later, but I just feel like it was a missed opportunity not being able to show that today.
Arc
so this
12.
Is, whoa, super loud. Sorry, guys,
Final
hang
log
on.
entry. Our plan
So,
was
as soon as-
simple,
Hold on.
or so we thought.
Oh, now it works all of a sudden. Nope, there it goes. Nebraska has stopped working. This is the error I was getting, and not very much, of finished products for my like, for example, my computer pretty much runs everything that is functional, and for some reason it won't run this, and I'm confused, and I don't understand why, and I'm actually quite disappointed. And unfortunately, I'm going to refund this until I know it is going to work, because it is. I paid $19.79 for that, so it's unfortunate. And next on the list, we had Cat on a Diet.
Wonderful game. Absolutely wonderful.
For $5, pick this up, guys. This looks like it's so much fun. It's a mobile game, but it's more than that. I think they've added enough features here to make this really entertaining. And there's 50 outfits for your cats, and it's $5 and 100 levels. This is great with physics, and the cat makes this little meow sound when you click on it. That's awesome.
Stupendous, man.
Yeah.
Stupendous.
Crazy Machines. I think that's what it was called. Hold on. Crazy Machines. Yes, Crazy Machines. It's not Crazy Machines. Crazy Machines, you actually had to basically build a mouse, like a little machine to move something from one
Crazy
place to
Machines.
another.
I remember Crazy Machines.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
also
yeah.
Crazy Machines 2. It's also lovely.
Yeah, it was a super fun game.
And it is all narrated over by Albert Einstein with his fuzzy head.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
gosh.
Yeah.
That was lovely years of my life.
Yeah. I don't know if this is the actual version I played. I played something before it came along in Steam, and I really, really enjoyed it. It's not the same game. I'm not trying to compare it to the cat thing, but it does have, I don't know. It looked kind of like that in here. That's why, But anyway, super
Alright,
fun. Oh, look, there's an anti-gravity button at some point where you click the anti-gravity button and then you can... Oh, so you can really mess with physics. This looks good. Looks good. I like it. Simon, your opinion?
It's kind of good. I probably wouldn't rate it as highly as you are because you're really into this. I think it's fun. I think it's fun. If I could put this on a mobile platform, I don't know if you can play Steam games on like a tablet. But if I could, I would be like, yeah, I'm gonna get this, put it on my tablet, and play it. It doesn't matter how many times I'm doing the levels, just because sometimes when you're in a mood, you just want, and this would be great for that.
Yeah, so this to me, unlike the game that you picked earlier, this would be more like a stress relief game where I'm just gonna go play with the bouncing fat cat that makes funny noises and try and get him into the bucket. And that to me sounds like something I would do if I just need to, not play RimWorld for 10 minutes and play this, right? So
That's good. Yeah.
Jonas193, have I checked Firefall recently? No, I have not. Has something happened with Firefall? I will get to that in 1 second. Let's go to the last one here on the list, which was Faria. Faria. What did you guys think of Faria? I know that was a really... we don't have the time to really show what this game holds, but I do know that there's a lot of depth here, and the big question I have right now is, and maybe it even tells us what the answer is to that, what's planned in terms of how they're going to give you access to more cards. I think you just have to earn it within the game. Faria will be a free-to-play after its early access exit. So it is going to be taking on that same early access that we talked about before, that sort of that Hearthstone where you buy packs. So that is the only thing I would say is kind of like, it's too bad, because it sure would be nice for $27.99 to have the whole game and experience the whole thing. But
wait, you're saying it's going to take on...
It's going to become free to play. That's what they're saying right here. So
or pay to win.
Pay to win. Will the game be priced differently during and after the early access? Faria will be a free to play after its early access exit, which means, of course, it won't cost anything for you to get into the game. You'll probably get a starter deck, and you can probably earn the cards in game. I'm sure you'll be able to earn the cards in game, but to get the whole set, you're going to have to go and buy the pack separately. It's going to be a big money sink, and that is probably the biggest problem I have with it. But the game itself, from what I played of it before, a long time ago, even before, I really enjoyed it. And of course, it's had a lot of polish since then.
I'm gonna say that if it's a pay to win, so many games with pay to win what's the word?
With the
schemes, like if they work like that, the mechanics start getting worse. They just, everything they release later is just better, and they're actually disinterested in balance. Because if it's better, then you have to have it and you have to buy it, and you've already invested all the money. So I'm gonna definitely back out of this now.
Oh, that's really unfortunate. Unfortunate.
But it's good to know before I start sinking time.
Yeah, and for that reason only, I would actually have to change my opinion on this game.
Yeah.
What do you think, Luke?
Well, I don't know. You see, I'm of the school of thought that thinks that free to play is, I mean, obviously bad when it becomes pay to win.
Yeah.
But as long as they stick to a sort of what's the word? Sorry, it's late. My mind's not working to maximum capacity. As long as they, as long as they keep to a visual standpoint, like you can buy looks and stuff. As long as they keep to something like that, and booster packs for experience gain to get more cards, as an example, then I'm okay with that technically.
So you're okay. You're okay just knowing that you can get everything in game through the free experience. Yeah.
I don't think that's
there's a lot of people that. There's a lot of people that feel that way too, and I can totally understand that. My problem with that is that I don't have the time to put into enough time to put into one game to get the entire experience free. It would take forever. It would take forever.
Okay, here's the difference.
I agree.
If it was released as free to play, and potentially it's visual, potentially it's not, that's one thing, but it's not. It's early access, and it's asking for money now and giving you loads of booster packs.
Yeah.
My thought is that means that cards have cost.
Oh,
because
yeah.
otherwise they wouldn't be releasing
Yeah.
it. Because early access isn't for them. It should be for it shouldn't. It's not exactly for us. It's for them to get feedback because they're selling a not finished product, but getting feedback from us because we're really nice.
True.
Yeah,
Right?
that's right.
And if that's how early access works, and they're asking money for us,
yeah, it's
from us, it's because these
it's
boost packs
bull.
are going to require money.
This is bull. Honestly, this is bull. Why is it $27 now?
Yeah.
I agree. It's basically they're selling the booster packs in the form of an early access game. It's bull. It's bull.
Yes.
I'm actually quite upset with this now.
Yeah.
You know what? I agree. I'm actually a bit detested by this game.
So the early access, you're forced to pay
Yep.
for the early access, but it's
Yep.
going to be free later. That's horse. Horse,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
bull crap. Sorry. I'm actually kind of upset at this now because I played
Alright,
this before
Deluks.
and I had a free experience with it and I enjoyed it, but now I thought for $27 I'd be getting a larger portion of the game, but
28 technically.
yeah, okay. Anyway,
All right. Yeah. Okay. So Deluxe, it's quite late over here. I need to unfortunately bow out of this.
okay, before you go, one quick question. Luke,
Yes.
have you ever played Firefall?
No.
You've never played
I've
Firefall.
yeah.
Hold on.
I've not played anything with Firefall.
If you ever have a chance, because I will still stand behind this game because I had so much fun with it from the beginning from the first time I played it to the last time I played it. I always enjoyed this game. It just feels so darn good, and it is in fact a free to play that has the option to buy a whole bunch of stuff. You can buy extra frames and stuff. It's kind of like the model's kind of like Warframe.
I see.
But the gameplay is completely unique and awesome. Anyway, so
good.
Go to bed, Luke. Thank you for joining us. If somebody needs to find you, where can they find you? If they want to stalk you and just to hear that enchanting South African voice of yours, where can they go to do that?
You can go to Lapapsnow. It is Rob has linked my channel in his channel's a little sidebar, so you can go find me there. I play space games, some single player, some first-person shooters like PlanetSide 2, Reassembly, etc., etc. I also do strategy games like Star Drive, and that's basically what I do. Yes.
And if you're interested in, so here's a funny thing. I've been asking Luke to kind of show me a little bit about South Africa. And I've been asking him all the time. I want to see more South Africa because I just always assumed he lived in some jungle and he's surrounded by lions. But apparently that's not true. So the other day he sent me a video about South Africa, but it's all at night.
Typical South African.
But I really enjoyed the commentary. Thank you, Luke. That was amazing.
Excellent.
But it is all at night. I can't see anything. So are these like the eyes of all the beasts in the forest? Is that what that is? No. Look, all the beasts.
Those are all lions.
Yeah, they're all lions in the forest. But check out Luke's channel. He does some funny stuff. Simon, you also do some stuff on the
Goodbye,
internet.
everybody.
Goodbye, Luke.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Simon, you also once upon a time did one or two things on the internet.
Yeah, it was 2 videos. We did 2 reassembly tournaments. Unfortunately, schedules, just time, the amount of time it took to put the video together, and getting us both together in the same place, it couldn't continue much further.
But Simon, I hear it takes absolutely no effort and work to create videos. That's what I hear.
Oh no, it is one of ignoring the actual time put into putting the content together of like which games you're going to play, getting it ready. Oh look, it didn't work. Let's start again. And you're half an hour
That's
through
never
an
happened.
hour video. You have to do it again entirely because it turns out when you're recording, it's off to the side. So you're only getting half the screen or just something like that. Ignoring that, putting it all together and making sure the sound syncs up properly, and that wasn't even me. That was on Patrick's side, and.
Simon, you're just exaggerating. YouTube's easy, and video editing is a piece of cake, and it's
okay.
cost free, and it doesn't take any time at all.
No, it is. Honestly, I have. Do you have sponsors? Because
no,
Yeah.
no,
And
no.
your full-time job, is it like making videos elsewhere?
No,
Because
no.
It's just this is no.
No. I actually work for a living so that I can afford to pay for what I do on YouTube. I don't make money on YouTube. I mean, I'm part of the YouTube partner program, so I think I get paid. What is it like? If for every view, I think I make 0.000001 of a cent. It's amazing.
Oh wow! So you might have made like $1 now.
Well, no, I think every. I probably shouldn't be telling people, but I don't care. But every couple thousand views, you make $1, something like that. It's
okay.
You know, I mean, it depends. It just depends because it's all ad revenue, whatever. And then 40% of the people that watch have ad blockers. So, hey, I'm counting on that 60 cents. That's the highlight of my life. But no, anyway, if they do need to get a hold of you, they can find you on Simon and Patrick Play.
Yes. Yes.
So. Before we let you go here, have you ever played Firefall?
No, I don't actually know what the game is. No. What? I'll look it up.
Firefall is a first-person shooter in a world that was kind of, I don't even know how to describe the world. So as it says here, it's a sci-fi MMO shooter set in a dynamic living open world. And what's great about it is that you really have to think in 3 dimensions when you play this game, because you have these jetpacks that you use like they're just like you would moving forward. You're going upwards all the time and using this 3rd dimension to travel through this world that is just filled with mountains, and it's gorgeous. Actually, it's a gorgeous game too as well. And you can get these little gliders. It's just. And it's not a new game, just so that everybody knows. This game came out on Steam in 2014, but I started playing it in 2013 or 2012 on their actual server, and it is gorgeous. And if you're looking for something that's free to play, that's fun, that is you're gonna love from the second you get in to the second you leave, it is Firefall. Now, I stopped playing it eventually because, again, I don't have the time to focus on these large MMOs for long periods of time, but I think I made it to the max level with one of my characters, and it was super, super fun. Anyway, so they've come out with a new patch, and this is what somebody wanted me to... see you later, Lightning JC. This is the second time you've left. See you later again. All right, so this is apparently they've just come out with a new patch, and somebody wanted me to present this. So 5 new characteristics. Here, let's just read this. It's made by Red Bean Entertainment. 5 new cosmetics are now available in the Red Bean store. Okay, open world. Hold on. It doesn't look like maybe there's a new expansion here. Hold on. Let me see. Is that what you guys were talking about? Firefall Racer and Rocketeer bundle. Oh, Firefall Rocketeer. I remember seeing something about a new add-on. Is that what? I'm not even sure. Premium. I know there was a new add-on for it. Anyway, guys, if you're interested in something free to play, my recommendation this week is definitely Firefall. It's even though it's old, it still looks beautiful. It plays spectacularly, and I guarantee if you are interested in MMOs in any way, shape, or form, you're gonna get at least 20 hours out of this, and you're gonna love it.
Okay, can I make a slightly older free to play suggestion?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, Princess Remedy. Princess Remedy is a really... I don't know how to describe it. It's some kind of retro game, but it's comedy. It's really simple. It's like a difficult game. It's just like a fun experience.
Oh.
I quite enjoyed that. And it's
so this is not an online thing. This is just
No, it's a single player small little experience.
Really?
Yeah. Totally.
December
Princess
2014.
Remedy in a world of hurt.
400. So this is another thing I was making a comment about this earlier, is that free-to-play games very rarely have positive reviews. Because I don't know why people jump in and they just put negative reviews on them. So to see a very positive on a free-to-play game is pretty awesome. But usually the free-to-plays are multiplayer too or online. So it's this. Let's just read this. Remedy, a recent graduate from a Saturnian healing school, must descend to Heartland and use her powers to heal everyone from stray ducks to dark lords and finally cure ailing Prince Hengst. And it is a short, whimsical adventure with plenty of hearts. And this is made by, let's see, Ludosity. Interesting. Oh, maybe we'll just load this up really quickly and see what this is like.
Yeah.
I know this show we try to do the last 7 days, but I'm trying to branch out here because some
Yeah.
weeks we just don't have a lot of good options. So there we go. Oh, that was super quick. Princess Remedy. All right, so let's just go here. So how much of you how long is this game? Would you say, Simon?
I have not finished it yet. I haven't. But I've only gone a small way into it. But I've just really enjoyed that. It's just that I've got Gemcraft to play, and that's taking up all of my time.
Okay, just let me adjust audio here. It's pretty loud. One second.
Okay.
There we go. You know what? Asteroids HD is still open, but it's not open. Like, it's so bugged that it didn't even close properly. It's still showing on my audio spectrum here thing. Okay, so okay.
Hopefully it doesn't track that time, so you can return it.
Oh yeah, good point. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me just.
So you might want to get
yeah,
that close.
just give me a
Alternatively, I think you can write the message, I did not play it for this long. It's just bugged.
Yeah, see, it's showing in my audio, but not showing here. So I don't know. I'm gonna reboot right after this. So
Sure.
yeah, I really do not want to keep that game. The dollar is. I refuse to give that dollar to them. There's no way.
Yeah.
So let's just see.
Yeah.
New game file 1. Sure. Normal. Sure. Is this Queen Amelia, my dear Saturnian? Can everybody see this? Yeah, I think so. Princess Remedy, listen well. So is this like an RPG?
Yes, it's a little RPG.
JRPG? Huh.
Yeah, I would say that is the correct genre for this game.
Okay. But you must not. You must now undertake a very difficult task. Alter your friend after your friend was sent to heal Prince Hengst. She disappeared and hasn't been heard from since. Okay, so this is the JRPG stuff. Sorry, I'm just gonna skip through this. Yes. Wow, there's a lot of dialogue.
You're just opening the conversation again.
Okay, sorry. There we go.
That was good near the
Oh
end.
yeah, so this is like old JRPG stuff, like old Nintendo JRPG. I love it. I'm probably
the
missing.
dialogue is one of the things that makes it really quite entertaining. So it's one of those things where you can't really get through it.
Yeah, we were talking a lot about this last week. You know, like the simple. Some of the simplest games are often, you know, some of the most fun. This reminds me of old Dragon Warrior, and old like the original Final Fantasy stuff.
I think you have to go into the house.
Oh, I have to go to the house.
That little village. I think it's a village.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I assume everybody I talk to here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm sure there's a lot of really great dialogue here, but
Yeah, it's the dialogue that makes it.
yeah. But anyway, yeah. So that is what's this called again? This is combat.
Remedy. Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
hold on.
You heal people by doing combat, which is
cool.
one of the things that I think is really cool. It's just really interesting. You fight the things, and by fighting the things, you heal them of their ailment. And they're saying things like, "Oh, I played computer games too long. My eyes really hurt." And then they'll be like, "Oh, they get up like, yeah, I feel fine. I can go back to playing that game." It's like, yeah.
Oh, so it kind of breaks the fourth wall too.
Yeah, it does lots of that.
Oh, cool. Healing mode. Oh, cool. Oh, this reminds me of a little bit of shoot. Sorry, my thing was in the way here. There we go. I ran into all of them. So what am I earning here? What's the little hearts? Is it like
Okay, hearts that you collect
Is that experience?
give you more health. I think there's a menu which will tell you what each of the stats does. But
Yeah.
I think you can heal that flower as well, and like you heal everything.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Dragon Warrior 1. Yeah, absolutely, Bahamut. Yeah.
But yeah,
Crazy.
this is how the game works. It's mostly the dialogue, which is why.
It's kind of like a cross between. It's got a little bit of Undertale in here and a little bit of Earthbound, and yeah, cool. All right.
But yeah, that's a look into it.
Interesting.
But it's one of the big draws for me is little the little touches with the dialogue, of the little stories you see going on when you talk to lots of people in the same town. You're like, oh, this is how it all fits together. But in a funny way. It's all fun and light, and that's just great.
Well, I
And
mean,
it's free, right? So just
it's
check
free.
it out yourself.
So there we go. We've got Simon's recommendation for the week: Princess Remedy in a World of Hurt, and it looks like it's a very simple sort of bullet hell game with some fourth wall breaking. Yeah, it looks like fun. Yeah, excellent. Well, thank you very much, Simon. I appreciate that. And apparently, the Awesome Will is dying inside. Don't worry, it takes a lot. He's jaded. He plays a lot of video games, and it has to be like full 3D with like all of the bells and whistles. He needs to be able to see Lara Croft's little belt buckle jingling. Otherwise, he just doesn't get entertained anymore. So, but anyway, guys, this is the show, and I'm going to call it. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today, Simon. I hope that we can actually get you on the show again.
Hopefully I can be on the show again. I very much enjoy it.
That would be amazing. Even if hey, I got an idea. What if you record what you think your free to play offering would be for the week, and then we can just stick that in the show somewhere.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say like Pachuli's video, we just have recordings of me saying things, and every so often you're like, well, Simon probably liked this. Play the Simon likes this button, and I just oh yeah, it's great. I'm really enjoying this.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, maybe your version would make more sense.
Or you could spend very little time and very little effort and make videos because it's super easy. And then we could just integrate those into the show. What do you think?
Yeah.
It takes no time, no effort.